So communications are such an important part of relationships, yet somehow I'm not sure that we've actually gotten that part right. So today I have honeypots with me, I have Bemi, and I have TJ. My name is Ore.TV, and this is what women want. So now let's talk about communication. So let me confess, I'm one of those people who thinks that because you've known me for a while, my man should just know certain things. I'm sorry, but I'm owning up to it. I think that after we've been together for a little while, there's some things I don't need to tell you. Like, you should know I do not want to go to a place like that. I don't like those kinds of places. You should know, yes, I want chocolates for Valentine. Who doesn't? So here's something guys always say. Guys will say, when she says this, what does she really mean?
So we need to first look at it from, are we talking about communication between two people that have been in a relationship for so long, or people that are just meeting?
I think both ways, actually. Both ways for me.
Well, I'll say this, I've never really had a problem. In fact, I communicate too much.
Okay, please, I need to come and take lessons.
Every single thing, like, okay, you put the bottle here like this. Today I'm going to move it.
So you'll actually say that out loud?
No, today, no. By myself, I'm just going to move it.
And the guy is watching.
And then he's watching. Guys are always watching.
Definitely.
But then they act like they're not watching.
So I think that it's an individual thing. It is not a gender thing.
No.
Sometimes some people are just careless. They don't learn, would I say.
I'm
not trying to insult anybody now.
Okay.
I'm just saying that some people are just laid back, like they're not so fast in grabbing stuff, knowing that you're supposed to do stuff, or this is what she likes and that is not.
Okay.
You have to remind them over and over.
They purposely block it out.
So are you saying that
Wait.
Well,
Purposely is one thing. She's saying purposely block it out, but you're saying that you just think they don't catch on real quick.
There are some people like that. I think that they just don't catch.
So let me get you. What you're saying is that you've already told him, or you've told him severally, and he's not catching on.
No, I'm saying that perhaps you shown him,
like
you moved that thing, and it did not mean anything to him.
Well, you probably have to move it like once or twice or three times for me to grab it.
No,
Because I have a lot of things I'm thinking
time
of.
now becomes the problem.
Yes,
Why does it have
yes.
to get so long? So I'm going to tell you, please, next time, tomorrow. But you know how men and their egos can be. Why is she telling me how to do this? This is how I'm used to it. So you're going to have to,
Balance it
sugarcoat
out.
or whatever, but I will always communicate.
But with me, like, I had this ex that used to, same thing with you, like she used to share everything. And I have a problem because I have a lot of things I'm thinking about. Like I have business I'm running. I don't want to know too much so that I don't have to think about your problems with mine. Unfortunately, like, because the way it's done is once I have too much that I'm thinking about, I'm going to be stressed. So just tell me the important things alone. Like, don't tell me too much.
That's you as a guy. Yes, saying that. But women, you see, before we get to the part where Tinuke got pregnant, we need to tell you who Tinuke is, who her mother is, how she was born. It's a build-up. We in our heads. It's just, it's not, we're not intentionally trying to overburden, but the story is sweeter. Now, if I just say, Tinuke is pregnant, okay, who is Tinuke? Where did she come from?
I used to do that, but now I just realized I'm wasting my time. Because when I start such as this, let me tell you something. He's listening. He's all ears. Then Tuesday, when I start doing left, I'll see it. And I'll just quickly go straight to the point. Purposely, I just now laugh it up like Anyway, so yeah.
But then the story isn't sweet that way. Women, I like Mabel, and I think women like that too. So we like the idea that we can gist with our men. We like the idea that we went for a party and something happened, something interesting to us. But I think where we need to fix it is, will it be interesting to him? It's probably interesting to my girlfriend.
I think that at that point, maybe that person should be your friend, because there are some people, even when you're in the same room with them, you're not saying anything, but you guys are communicating.
Definitely.
So there are people like that. You have to find your friend. It is not that person who you're not on the same page with, and then those things that you say don't even they don't even make any sense to him.
So then another thing I want to talk about is, why do women act out? Now, I dated this person one time, and he always says I'm passive aggressive. And I'm like, well, when I'm trying to tell you something and you are obviously not interested, or I've told you like a million times, and to me, after I've told you something like a million times and you're still not, I feel like it's because you're not interested in hearing me out or in changing or in whatever. So at that point, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So he's talking, okay. And I'm just looking, I just stop, I just shut down. And then he says, and then I think that I think that for most women, when we act out, men say we act out a lot. The silence treatment. Ooh, that thing it works.
I can't do that.
I can't do it either.
I have too many words in my head. I have to let it out. Like,
But is it only females that do silent treatment? I don't think so.
No, guys do it too. Men do it too. Oh, really?
Especially when I need my space, especially when it gets to that point where I need my space. I think silent treatment is always the best. Because I just stay off for like 12 hours.
Sometimes when I do it,
and then you
not
can
to
still
punish
show
or
me like
anything. It is not to punish the guy. But when I do it, sometimes I'm tired of
going back and forth,
saying stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
And I tune off. Okay, not to actually deal with that person, but I'm just tired, tired. I could do it to anybody.
Yes.
My mechanic.
Not just
yes.
the point,
I did it. Like I told him, I said, I will not call you again. The next time I took a police there, I was tired.
So I totally agree.
My friend shared this story with me, and for me, I think it was a communication issue. So her friend has not her friend. Her boyfriend has a car. And you know this, I'm sorry, but I always call guys like that, like your boyfriend's boyfriend. Like he has this
close guy.
Really close, they basically do everything together. So he picks up my friend in his car, and for me it's not even an issue, but you know, people are funny.
The boyfriend picked up.
No, the boyfriend picks up the girlfriend, right?
Okay.
And she's in the front seat. And then they go, I don't know where they go. So they go to pick up the friend from wherever they went.
Okay.
The friend's the guy. And then the friend gets to the car and stands at the passenger door, like where my friend is seated.
Expecting her to come
And
out.
he's
That's
looking
the
at her
problem
like...
we've been arguing about for so long.
Okay,
like,
so did she know?
like
Did she realize that that's the girlfriend?
No,
Did
you
you
don't
realize?
understand. The girlfriend is the one in the car.
She's already
the
seated
male
in the car.
friend is the one looking at the girlfriend like...
Oh,
You need
Like,
to come
yes,
out
really?
to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So at that point, she said she didn't say anything. And she looked at her boyfriend. She's like, I don't understand. And then I was like, guy, enter back now, enter back.
And so-
And he's like, she no go calm down.
Excuse me.
So
Where is he from? Like in this age?
I
And
don't know.
then
do you know what?
guy, stop. And he enters the back seat. And you know, for the entire ride, he doesn't talk to anybody.
Why
He'll
didn't
talk to
someone-
anyone.
why
He was
did
just
someone
moody.
kick him out of
My
the
friend
car?
was boiling.
Like
and
the
then she
friend
calls
didn't
me
talk
up.
to anybody?
Yeah, he didn't talk to anybody. And then she calls me up and she goes, I don't understand. Like if it was a girl to girl thing, I would say girls can be bitches and stuff. But this is a guy. Like what are you planning?
No, I think that guy should stop moving with that friend. Yes,
I
because
agree,
I don't know. Some people,
How
you
would
see
you
them, you
even
see
know
guys these days,
boundaries?
even in this Lagos, you're
Yes.
wondering, they are in suits, they are in fine cars. They are
They are
from the end of the world. They still tell you they're so traditional.
But it's not men alone, it's everybody in general. Like
Yes,
you meet
no,
different people every day.
yeah.
and-
No. It's actually a man. I agree with you because I did say to my ex one time. I said to him, I'm like, do you want to be an old school guy or you want to be a modern guy? For the first time, he was just.
I think most of them want to mix it.
Yes, mix
so that's why
it.
They want a
he
mix.
said old modern, and I'm like, haha, we laughed it up.
Yes.
It's stuck. They
You
want
know,
a
so they
mix.
want to
Yeah.
find blend of-
They want to be modern when it suits them, and then they want to be caveman when it
in
suits
the olden
them.
days, like if my dad's let's say for instance like our parents' generation, like if my mom got up from a seat, it was rude of my dad's friend to even go and take that seat. But nowadays, oh hi, a long time no see, oh see you hi, da 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 da. Everybody is too extra.
Yeah.
So when you learn how to draw a line, your friend won't even cross it.
So you
But
know,
from your scenario, for example, I think that the guy is obviously wrong. I think that
it's
thing
an
is
issue
relative.
that
I think it's
yeah.
So
why
when
is
I'm
it
walking
that
to my
you're
car and I'm with my girlfriend and a friend, I just act like I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Let them decide.
I know.
Let them decide.
Your mom and
your girlfriend, your
My
wife.
mom will sit down at the back because she's elderly. Like mother should sit down at the back.
No,
actually.
but
It's not
But
that
some
round.
moms-
Some moms.
Please don't let her sit in front. Let her not say to me, "Oh no, my dear, go to the back."
Yeah, but you know, as an African woman, there are some things that we attribute to respect that we just know. So your mother-in-law will not be walking to the car and you'll be walking.
In fact,
probably
Your
will.
body, do you understand?
You
Or your
probably will.
do you get or your
First.
father-in-law? Those things.
Yes, I agree.
know
Nigeria.
Yes, exactly. But we're talking about his bestie or his ex or his
I think the
girlfriend.
best thing,
You
just
know.
leave them
Please.
to. Just leave them to.
Yeah, but I noticed that thing though. You're right.
Yeah,
Men just blank.
I just act like so
it
that
has
you don't-
nothing to do with them. Like their opinion.
And they won't
Yes,
say they won't
yes.
say anything, you know. And
But you know what
I don't
I think?
Can
I
you
think
have
that
a
there's some
conversation
mature-
about that and ask him?
And ask him or ask
him, like not when everybody's there, like when you guys are, like ask your man, you know that. So this issue of who sits where.
Yes, a girl asked me that.
No, because
this is the same answer I gave her. I was like, I blank out, like I just act like so that both of you decided. Like I can't, because my friend and you're my girlfriend. Like I don't want to be in between. Like you guys need to decide it.
But you are in between already.
It's something guys should have in like the guy code or whatever.
Yeah, then
you need to add that to the guy code.
What I think though is when you meet mature guys, they don't sit in front. Like I won't go with a guy and his girlfriend and sit in front. Like really.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I could sit at the back.
Exactly,
it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. Yeah, don't take it personal. And it's an issue that keeps coming up. So I think the solution to that is just ask.
Yes.
Then about communication lines, how open is too open, or how open do you think communication lines should be between a guy and a girl who are obviously dating or are married? So for me, what I always want to ask is, what is on you people's phone? What are you always hiding on your phone? Oh yeah, unlock your phone. Let's see. Because it's like the.
It's so serious. Like,
yes, it is very serious. Yeah, guys break up with girls because of this. So
the guy almost ran in front of a truck.
They asked this guy to choose between. He was on house arrest. Okay, so you're under house arrest.
Yeah.
And your girlfriend runs away with your phone. The guy said, "Shebi is ordinary prison."
Okay, so I was telling them off air.
Yes.
I said we were talking about this password thingy, and he says you have a password.
Definitely.
I have a password.
Now I could password.
Now I never had a password on your phone.
My sister did it for me once, and she said that you can just leave your phone somewhere, and people are checking or they're doing stuff on it, or they're getting some numbers off it. Yeah. She did it for me because she was wondering why I did not have at that point. But I've changed phones and I don't have at the moment. And I know that one time I was in a relationship. I never had any password, but I would always give my phone to my boyfriend to do stuff. So one day I was just bored. I went to his workstation. It did not have any, it was, how do I put it? No airtime, nothing so I was just restless and looking for activities. Yeah. So I picked his phone, I saw his phone, I picked his phone and started. I didn't feel that, it wasn't like I was trying to pry or anything.
It was just something to do,
restless. And then he comes into the room and says, "What are you doing with my phone?" It was the first time it dawned on me that, so I was curious. At the time I started prying, my darling.
So I promise you, like maybe the situation went like that, but I promise you that sometimes there's really nothing.
There is really.
So what is the problem?
No, sometimes it's the reflex.
No, at some point, no. Tell me if this is nothing. And I saw one girl who says, "Oh, I thought you were married," and he went, "No, I'm so single."
Yeah, but I'm saying that. That's the situation. It doesn't mean that's what happened.
And then I saw one. Okay, so I was going to work and I slept over. And so I checked the phone and this person was saying, it was a Sunday, Sunday morning. And then I was going to work very early in the morning. And this person, he was saying to the person, "Come at so time."
Just after you.
Hold on. Come at so time.
But what were you looking for? How come you were checking the phone?
Since that day now, you get curious.
So I'm saying that I could date somebody like her because if you don't have a password on your phone, I won't, like if you leave the phone beside me, I won't still check.
Yes.
What I don't know.
I wouldn't have
I wouldn't have checked. I wouldn't have been so curious. But at some point, but I had to advise myself at some point before I die. You have to stop this because it was almost like I was going to die. So now to the bottom of the whole thing. So this person now says, "Oh, no, this was like, I can't come because the first Sunday of the month, so I need to go to church." And so the guy, my boyfriend at that time, said that, "So what's the difference between first Sunday and last Sunday?" Like, Sunday is Sunday. If you can say you can't go to church on a certain day, then you shouldn't go to church, then come here. Wow. And this person says that, "Okay, you know what? I can come like 1, 2. At that time, I would have been back." Guess what? He said, "No!"
Are you serious?
Yes. So tell me, is that nothing?
No, that's not nothing.
What I'm explaining is that
I don't think it's a one-off.
Like I'm telling you that if I was dating you, for example, if I was dating you and I really don't have anything on my phone, if I still saw you on my phone.
Say.
No, not saying.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not painting a scenario. I'm just plus. Okay, so let's move on first. So like if I still saw you on my phone, reflex will just make me ask that question. I would just be like, I might not ask, but my reaction would be like, "What's she doing?"
Because I leave my own phone, so I thought that we're like
this reflex. Is it gender selective?
No, I don't.
I think guys just
For
want their
him, I
privacy.
mean, for
I think
him.
majority of guys want their
So
privacy.
if a guy, if your guy picked your phone, would that reflect?
Of course, no, I won't have a problem.
Oh, really?
So what are you now saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
so
saying
what
it's
are you
reflex.
saying?
Like, it's just the fact
so
that
your reflex
we all
is,
think-
it's not reflex. It's if it's reflex, that means it doesn't matter who. So far you see someone pick your phone, it's going to kick in.
Yeah.
But now your reflex is gender selective, which means only when your
Yes.
girl picks your phone, then your
But it
reflex.
doesn't mean you're doing something
Bro,
bad. But it doesn't mean you're doing
bros,
something
bros,
But it doesn't
bros.
mean, do you agree? Do you agree?
I don't agree.
It doesn't mean you're doing something
I
bad.
don't.
No,
God.
I'm gonna be on the male side.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're doing
As a
something
woman,
bad.
you know we've discussed this many voices in your head. Right?
Yeah,
So
okay.
you don't even know what. Do you
Sister-
want bread? And after she was
I know, right?
Okay. So phones, that's one thing. ATM pins. How much you earn, are those things to share? We're talking about keeping the communication line open. Are those things you want to share with your significant
I
other?
don't see why they shouldn't.
With your wife, yes, but with
Yeah, this
a
is
girlfriend.
significant.
Hey, significant can be wife, it can
Wife
be
or
girlfriend.
girlfriend?
No,
Ah,
not with
that-
girlfriend.
No, I'm
Definitely
talking
not.
about wife here.
Yes.
Wife.
Okay.
Wife,
So
yes.
not with your girlfriend.
Not with
Wife.
your girlfriend.
No,
boyfriend,
no, because you're not married. This
Yeah.
person
But
could
well,
actually.
have we been talking about wife?
No,
No,
we're
just in
saying
general.
we're
Okay,
talking in
just
general,
saying.
but
Okay.
right now I'm just saying like
Yes.
are those things like how much you earn? Should you you can we know
Because
there are
no,
people
it boils
who
down to being friends again.
Yeah.
Because there are some times that, yes, maybe some people are allergic to this or they've not even experienced this before. But I know that there are some real friends. They
Yeah.
got married to their friends. So guess what? They can say
open.
anything.
Anything,
They're so
yes.
open.
I think
they
those
can
are the
say that
best
this is my
ones.
salary. They are so real. They can tell you that, see, there is no money there.
Yes.
So yeah, I think for me, I think that women want communication lines to be that open, but I think that sometimes we misuse it. You think,
Yes,
he
that's
has money
another
now, I
thing.
can buy this bag
That's
now,
another
even though
thing.
you don't actually need it. So I think that
Yes.
a balance. So last thing before we
It's
round
most
up,
effective with a good woman.
With a good woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
I was
wow.
just gonna
Yes.
say because
Yes.
you guys already know. Okay, we're planning to get a house. We're planning the holidays. You guys
And,
are already.
and
deciding.
Yeah.
her friends are there telling her some other things. And
No,
it
then-
doesn't matter what the friends are saying.
because
Yes.
It doesn't
really
matter.
Where
Okay.
both of you are in tune.
So last one before we go. So there's there's lies, right? There's half truths, and then there's withholding information. So guys say I
Sorry,
didn't
can you say that again?
lies, half truths, and withholding information. So guys will say I didn't lie, I just didn't tell her.
Because
That's
I would
still a lie
say
to
withholding
me.
information too could be lies because
It
you know
is
what, you're not
lies
just
to
saying
me. You're not
anything. Lies
telling me. So
to
you're
me.
to me
Lies.
it's lies as well. But you guys say
Because
I'm
you
not
are
lying.
ignoring on purpose.
Yes, you're it's not like you forgot. Withholding information means that you are standing in the way of that thing coming out, right?
Yes.
So I feel,
So-
for me, I feel that when guys say, I just didn't tell you, dude, it was a lie. You planned
But
to not
sometimes
tell
those women
me.
are too dramatic. What if
Yeah,
the guy
come.
is trying? to
Don't
say-
protect
what
me
if
from
it's-
anything.
what
Let
if
me
it's
protect
safer?
myself.
No,
Tell
but
me.
what if it's safer for you not to know?
No, I
So,
think you should
yeah,
tell
'cause
me because
sometimes
okay, I don't know.
That's what
Maybe
everybody
somebody
says. Then they
at
tell
this
you and then you
point,
still go on and do something.
maybe somebody at this point will be thinking that I've had like 1001 relationships.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I was dating this guy again. Yes.
Another guy. Another guy, guys.
And at the end of the day, you now see that maybe there are just 4 people I've just been using.
Yeah.
Okay, so this dude was
Yeah.
in the UK. He's still in the UK. And we were praying together. He would tell me that I'll come next year to marry you. I was super excited about it. And, you know.
Relationship is a no first. It's a
How do
different-
you even
Because
do
I-
long
no,
distance
no,
relationships? How do you guys
I've
do
known-
that?
I've known
I
this
go from
person.
it.
I've known this person for a long time, and
Okay.
other people around me. It was when I got out of that relationship that they were telling me the truth. Like, I was
Why?
looking
Why do
at-
they always
that
wait
I
till
was-
you come out to
like,
tell
I
you the
was
things they
watching you.
knew?
I wasn't going to say anything. Like,
Because
you
they
left
don't want
everybody in
to-
Nigeria. You were
they don't
dating
want to
somebody
be
in the
one-
UK.
Yes, I
All
won't
right.
say anything either.
So this guy would say that it would come next year. I was wondering what the problem was because I felt betrayed. If we were praying together, we would fast together, and then we would
You lied
break
to
and
me.
all of this. And
That's
then
not even withholding information,
Well,
that's like-
because he didn't tell me that his papers were not complete. He did not have papers. So once he comes to Nigeria, I won't be
He
able
can't-
to
he
return.
can't come- yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I did not know that part. It was my friend and my brother who told me first. He couldn't even tell me. So when I called him and said, why didn't you tell me? See, if you had told me, I would know that yes, we're in this situation together. It's either I say yes, I'm going to continue with you,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I say
Yeah.
I'm not going to continue. But this that you have done. No, he said the reason I did not even tell you, you have to tell me because we're in it
Honestly,
together. You can
yes.
keep me or
But,
keep some
okay, so,
information.
so in that
we want-
situation,
we want
say for
to
example,
know.
Say for example, you guys were 4 4 months into that relationship, and then he's holding it from you. Because if he told you at that moment, in 4 months, the decisions you will make will be different from the decisions you will make if it was 2 years into the relationship or 1 year into the relationship.
I've known him all my life.
Say. There you go.
Unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that.
End of
It doesn't happen like that in all
story.
situations.
Yeah, of course.
You know me, I say all the time, like, I'm not a feminist, I'm not a this or whatever.
I think we all say that these days.
I
say that too.
No, because your feminism is my feminism. Like Beyonce and Chimamanda.
It's not the same.
I just believe that, like, everybody should have emotional intelligence. It's just that simple. So I don't want, sometimes I'm going to withhold information. So if it's okay for you to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Sometimes I don't want to tell you something because maybe it'll hurt you. Maybe, say for instance, I earn 50K a month. And I just have to buy those shoes. Women, oh my God, I spent 30K. And baby, you have that money, Abby? Yeah.
Okay.
And little bits like that, because I don't want to know everything. Because sometimes the things that you're withholding from me, it's okay. I am a drama queen.
Okay. I think that it is safe to say that how open the communication lines should be something you would both have to determine. You know, like both
on social media.
Okay, that's a separate discussion.
Yes.
Both
social media is another level.
We are ending this conversation now. I think that you know, between the two parties, decide how open you want the communication lines to be. Do you want to tell all? Do you want to keep some, you know, lies, have whatever it is that, you know, works for your specific relationship? So I have Honey Pot, I have Bemisola, and I have TJ. My name is Ore.TV, and this is what women want.